Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. This is the lesson for the fourth Sunday in Lent. And you probably remember that Lent for us is the color purple. It's a color for royalty, but it's also a serious color. Let's review our past lessons to get us ready to hear what our lesson is for today. For the first Sunday in Lent, we remembered how God came into the world. He came into a family. He came as a wordless child. For the second Sunday in Lent, we remembered that the baby did not stay small forever. Baby Jesus grew and became a boy. When he was about 12 years old, he got to visit the great city of Jerusalem. And when his family went back home, Jesus stayed. He talked in the temple with the great teachers and priests, and they listened to him because he spoke as one with authority. And Jesus listened to them because he was learning and he wanted to learn more. Last week, for the third week of Lent, we remembered a very special day in Jesus' life. The day when Jesus was baptized. Jesus went down into the chaos of the water, and when he came up, the people around him said they saw a dove come close to Jesus, and people heard a voice that said, "This is my son, with whom I am well pleased." We remember this day as the very beginning of Jesus' ministry on earth. For the fourth Sunday of Lent, we remember when Jesus was tempted in the desert. After Jesus was baptized, he was full of the Spirit, and the Spirit led him into the desert. There, he would discover more about who he was and what his work on earth was going to be. He was in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, and there was very little to eat or drink there. One day, Jesus heard a voice. It said, "Why don't you turn one of those stones into a loaf of bread so that you would have something to eat?" Jesus said, "No. To be a real human being, you need more than bread to eat." Suddenly, it was as if Jesus were on the top of the great temple itself. A voice came back, "If you are really the Son of God, why don't you jump and see if God will send his angels to catch you before you hit the stones below?" But Jesus said, "No, we do not need to test God." Then it was as if Jesus could see across the whole land and see every kingdom on earth. The voice came back again, and it said to him, "If you will follow me, I will make you king over all these kingdoms." Jesus said, "No, I am to be a king, but not that kind of king." Then the voices around Jesus went away. Jesus went back across the Jordan and began to do his work. Now I wonder if there's something about this story that you like best, or if there's something that you think is most important. One way that we can talk about those things is to bring something from our houses to put next to the story. When I was thinking about this story this week, I remembered this little statue that a friend of mine gave. It's a statue of the Good Shepherd. It's actually a woman's statue, but it has the sheep, the Good Shepherd, or a shepherd holding the sheep in her arms, and then a sheep here kind of nuzzling her knees. And I wonder if Jesus knew that he would be more like a shepherd than a king. But I also think it might be easier to be a king. I wonder if that's why there was that temptation. So as you think about this story, think about what you would like to bring to our Zoom call this week. I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you.